The hidden danger of ignoring frequent night urination. Did you know that up to 50% of adults over 40 experience nocturia? Nocturia is a fancy talk for frequent urination. That's right, half of us are playing musical toilets at night. But here's the real shocker. Studies show that it's not just about age or drinking too much water. As a vitality specialist, I've combed through the research, and I'm here to break down the surprising culprits behind those midnight dashes. You ready to learn what's going on? So hey there, vitality enthusiasts. I'm Ricky Brandon, and I've spent years researching nocturia. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden dangers of ignoring those nighttime bathroom trips. I want to show you why understanding nocturia is crucial for your overall vitality. In this video, we're going to talk about the symptoms you need to watch out for, foods that might be sabotaging your sleep, and some easy lifestyle hacks that can keep you in bed all night. I've got some natural remedies up my sleeve too, so hopefully that sounds interesting to you because trust me, this information could be a game changer for you and your health and your energy levels. Speaking of game changers, let's unravel the mystery of why your bladder seems to have its own nighttime agenda. You might be surprised to learn that frequent nighttime urination isn't just annoying, it could be your body's way of waving a red flag. Ready to discover what's really keeping you up at night? Nocturia is when you wake up multiple times during the night with an urgent need to urinate. It's not just about drinking too much water before bed. There's a whole lot more going on inside your body. Let's talk symptoms. If you're producing more urine than usual at night, or if you feel a persistent urgency to urinate, even after emptying your bladder, you might be dealing with nocturia. These aren't just minor annoyances. They can seriously disrupt your daily life. Imagine feeling exhausted all day, struggling to concentrate, or finding yourself irritable because you're not getting enough quality sleep. That's what nocturia can do for you. But here's where it gets really interesting. Nocturia isn't always just about your bladder. It could be a sign of something going on elsewhere in your body. For example, did you know that hormones play a huge role in how much you pee at night? There's this thing called antidiuretic hormone, ADH, that regulates water retention in your body. When its levels get out of whack, it can lead to an increased urine output and those dreaded nighttime bathroom trips. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, but it's important to know that persistent nocturia could be linked to more serious health issues. Conditions like diabetes or kidney problems can manifest as frequent urination. That's why it's crucial to pay attention to these symptoms and not just brush them off as a normal part of aging. Here's something else to consider. Your ADH levels, if they're too low, you might end up with a condition called diabetes insipidus. Don't confuse this with regular diabetes. It's different. It's a different beast altogether. The condition can cause excessive urination and thirst. On the flip side, if your ADH levels are too high, you might end up retaining too much fluid, which comes with its own set of problems. Now, I know this might sound a bit overwhelming, but don't worry. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step towards reclaiming your nights and improving your overall health. It's all about being proactive and listening to what your body's trying to tell you. So what should you do if you're experiencing these symptoms? Well, first thing is to start keeping track. Note how often you're waking up to use the bathroom and how much you're drinking before bed. This information can be super helpful when you talk to a healthcare professional. And yes, I said when, not if. If you're consistently experiencing nocturia, it's worth getting it checked out. So remember, I'm not a doctor, but as a vitality specialist and health coach, I've seen how addressing these issues early can make a huge difference in people's lives. Okay, so side note here, one other thing I've seen is how sleep apnea can cause this. So if you don't hit your REM sleep, those hormone levels get out of whack and you're gonna get up. And when you hit REM sleep, your body releases those hormones to help you stop urinating so you can get a full night's rest. So another thing to have checked out is maybe do a sleep study, and you might have sleep apnea, that might be part of the reason that you're not hitting your REM sleep and getting those hormones released in the proper way, okay? So while getting checked out by a professional is crucial, there's a handful of things you can do right now that potentially will improve your nocturia symptoms. It's time to play detective at your dinner plate. So have you ever wondered why some nights are worse than others when it comes to those frustrating bathroom trips? The answer might surprise you. Let's talk about bladder-friendly foods and how they can impact your nocturia. I've been diving into the research, and it turns out that what we eat can play a huge role in our bladder health. Some foods can be real superheroes when it comes to managing nocturia, while others, well, let's just say they're not doing us any favors. First up, let's chat about the good guys. Bananas are a great place to start. They're packed with potassium, which helps balance fluid levels in your body. This can actually reduce fluid retention and decrease the amount of urine you produce, especially at night. Pretty cool, right? Next on our list of bladder superfoods are cranberries. These little powerhouses contain something called proanthocyanidins. Now, I know that's a mouthful, but here's what you need to know. These compounds help prevent bacteria from sticking to your bladder walls. This means less risk of urinary tract infections, which can be a major cause of nocturia. Oh, and don't forget about pumpkin seeds. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium. These nutrients have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce bladder irritation and spasms. Less irritation means fewer trips to the bathroom at night. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ricky, this all sounds great, but what about the foods that I should avoid? Well, I've got you covered here too. Tomatoes and citrus fruits are high on the list of foods to watch out for. Their high acidity can irritate your bladder and increase the urge to urinate, especially at night. And here's something that might be tough to hear for some of you. Coffee lovers. Caffeine is a known diuretic, which means it increases urine production. If you're dealing with nocturia, you might want to limit your caffeine intake, especially in the afternoon and evening. Spicy foods are another culprit. They can irritate your bladder lining, leading to increased sensitivity and urgency. So if you're a fan of spicy meals, you might want to save them for lunchtime instead of dinner. Now let's talk about timing. When you eat and drink is just as important as what you eat and drink. I recommend limiting fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to process the fluids and can help reduce those nighttime bathroom trips. So how about a simple meal plan that incorporates these bladder-friendly foods? Here's an idea. Try having oatmeal with sliced bananas and a dollop of yogurt at dinner. These foods are all bladder-friendly and promote digestive health. Plus, they're easy on your stomach, which can help you get better results and a better night's sleep. Oh, and here's a bonus tip. Almonds are high in magnesium, which can help you relax your bladder muscles. Snack on a handful of almonds in the afternoon, and you might just notice a difference in your nocturia symptoms. Now, I want to be clear about something. While these dietary changes can make a huge difference, they're not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you're experiencing persistent nocturia, it's still important to talk to your doctor. But in the meantime, making these simple changes to your diet can help you get a better night's sleep. All right, we've talked food, but there's more to the story. What if I told you that the position of your legs in the evening could significantly impact your nighttime bathroom visits? It's just one of the several surprising lifestyle hacks that could transform your sleep quality. Let's dive into some powerful strategies that can help you manage your nocturia and reclaim your nights. First up, let's talk about bladder training exercises. These are like a workout for your bladder, helping it hold more urine for longer periods. Start by trying to extend the time between bathroom visits during the day. It might be challenging at first, but stick with it. You'll be amazed at how quickly your bladder adapts. Now, here's a technique that's been a real eye-opener for me and for many clients. Double voiding. When you go to the bathroom, simple but effective. Urinate as usual. Wait a few minutes, then try again. This helps ensure that your bladder is completely empty, reducing those nighttime urges. Let's talk about weight for a minute. I know it's a sensitive topic, but maintaining a healthy weight is crucial for bladder health. Excess weight, especially around your midsection, can put extra pressure on your bladder. Even losing a few pounds can make a big difference in reducing nighttime urination. Here's something that might surprise you. Regular physical activity can actually help reduce fluid retention in your body. This means less work for your kidneys at night, which can significantly decrease nighttime urination. You don't need to run a marathon. Even light exercise can improve circulation and make a difference. Now let's circle back to leg position. I mentioned that earlier. Elevating your legs in the evening can help prevent fluid retention. It encourages fluid to return to your bloodstream, which is then processed by your kidneys before bedtime. This simple trick can reduce the need to urinate at night. I've got some natural remedies for you too. Herbal teas like chamomile, peppermint, and corn silk can soothe your bladder before bedtime. Just remember to drink them a few hours before bed to avoid triggering your bladder during sleep. Here's another interesting tip. Consider incorporating magnesium-rich foods into your diet. Magnesium can help relax your bladder muscles, reducing spasms and the urgency to urinate at night. Foods like spinach, almonds, and pumpkin seeds are great sources. Speaking of natural remedies, have you heard about the pumpkin seed extract? It's shown promise in reducing nighttime urination by improving bladder function and decreasing inflammation in the urinary tract. This could be a real game changer for those of you dealing with nocturia. Now, let me share a practical nighttime routine that incorporates these strategies. Start by reducing your fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bed. Do some light stretching or yoga to improve circulation. Elevate your legs for about 20 minutes while reading or watching TV, and try some bladder training exercises. Don't forget about to double voiding before you hit the sack. Remember, consistency is the key with these strategies. It might take a little time to see results, but stick with it. Your bladder will thank you, and you'll be on your way to more restful nights. All right, vitality enthusiasts, let's wrap this up with a solid action plan for those restful nights we all crave. Remember, managing nocturia isn't just about one quick fix. It's about a whole body approach. Start small, maybe by tweaking your dinner menu or trying the leg elevation trick we talked about. Every little change will count. Now, I can't stress this enough. If your symptoms stick around or get worse, don't hesitate to chat with your doctor. The real experts can help you get to the bottom of what's really going on. Here's the thing. You've got the power to take control of your health and vitality. It might take some time and patience, but trust me, it's worth it. Imagine waking up refreshed and ready to tackle your day without feeling like you just ran a midnight marathon to the bathroom. That's the goal, and I know you can get there. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing with this and any other tricks that I might not have covered. Talk to you again soon.